In the previous class, I solved example exercise number 8 based on quartile, then 9, 10, 11. Okay, these questions I solved which are relating to a quartile deviation, how to calculate the quartile, then calculate the quartile deviation. Okay, so this is the more than frequency distribution, therefore you have to convert the frequency into more than frequency into frequency, then you have to convert the less than frequency. Okay, you have to make all these things. I solved this problem. Then you see the example number 12, exercise number 12. In the exercise number 12, frequency distribution, the three quartiles are 128, 147 and 157. Calculate quartile deviation and its coefficient. Okay, so quartiles are calculated and given for you people, Q1, Q2, Q3. This is called as Q1, this is Q2 and this is Q3. Q1, Q3, Q1, Q2, Q3 are given. Then you apply the equation QD, quartile deviation. Quartile deviation is equal to Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. Q3 is 157 minus 128. 157 minus 128 divided by 2 is the QD. Then coefficient of QD, Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. Apply the equation and ascertain the answer for this. This is question number 12. Then question number 13. In the question number 13 is the sum of the upper limit and lower limit is 76. Okay, their difference is 14. Calculate quartile deviation. Calculate quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. Sum of upper limit and lower limit means Q1 and Q3. Upper limit means this is Q3. This is Q1. Sum means total. Q3 plus Q1 is 73. Means it is 73. Then difference is 14. Difference is 14 means Q3 minus Q1. So here this is called as Q3 plus Q1, 76. Then this 14 is Q3 minus Q1 is 14. Okay. So if you want to calculate quartile deviation, Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. So 14 divided by 2. 14 divided by 2 is equal to 7. Its answer is quartile deviation is 7. And coefficient is Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. If you apply this, then 14 divided by 76. 14 divided by 76 is the answer. You calculate it. 7 by 38. 7 by 38 is the answer. You divide and calculate the answer. This is the equation based answer questions. Okay. Once again, I'll tell you 128 is the Q1, 147 is Q2, 157 is Q3. You apply the equation and fill the values. You will get the answer. Here difference is given. This is Q3 plus Q1 and this 14 is Q3 minus Q1. So with these you apply the equation, quartile deviation and coefficient. You solve these questions. And next is 14 number. The following is the monthly income of 6 workers. 6 workers income is given. Calculate mean deviation. The above examples are based on quartile deviation. I explain and solve some questions. You solve the remaining. Then these problems are based on mean deviation. Today I'll take mean deviation. How to calculate mean deviation and what is mean deviation. Okay. So before going to calculate the mean deviation, you must know the arithmetic mean, average. So I think you studied mean in your high school level and also in PUC first year and second year economics. In economics, you studied this. But I will tell you something regarding mean. Mean is nothing but sum of x divided by n. This is for ungrouped data. Sum of x means whatever numbers given in the problem, you take the total and divide by n means number of values. That is called as mean. Mean for the ungrouped data. This is the mean for ungrouped data. For example, in your BCom first sem, there are 7 subjects. Okay, 7 subject marks. You take the total of 7 subject marks total and divide by 7. Total of 7 subject is called as summation x and divided by n means number of subjects. This is the data for calculating the ungrouped data. Then second is for grouped data. Grouped data means frequency is given. If the frequency is given, then you multiply value of x and f. Fx divided by n. Fx divided by n for the ungrouped data. If continuous series is there, you have to calculate mid-x and then solve the problem. Okay. And for grouped data, continuous series, one more equation I'll tell you. You remember x bar is equal to xm minus c in the bracket r1 minus 1. This equation you have to apply for calculating the mean where the class interval is same. Remember this, where the class interval is same and all the classes are given in the problem, you can apply this equation and ascertain the answer. And this equation you apply only when mean and median are asked to calculate. Only when mean and median are asked to calculate. This equation you apply. Okay. This is the theory part regarding mean. How to calculate mean? If values are given, you take the total value divided by number of values. Simple one. If values and frequency is given, multiply the frequency and value, take the total, divide by number of frequency. N means frequency. This is the point you remember. Okay. Next is mean deviation. What is mean deviation? Mean deviation is the arithmetic average of deviations of all the values taken from the statistical average of the series. Okay. Mean deviation is the deviation calculated based on the average. Average may be arithmetic average or geometric average or the harmonic mean. But in our calculation, we consider only three arithmetic mean, that is mean, median, mode. Based on mean, median, mode. Okay. What is the variation? What is the variation? Means how the values are variated, dispersed from the mean point. Mean means it may be average, arithmetic mean, or median or mode. On the basis of this, we calculate. Okay. So in calculation of mean deviation, whatever deviations or difference is there, that difference is to be expressed in positive number. So you don't give negative mark. Always it is expressed in positive. It may be positive or negative difference. The difference is to be taken. Sign is not used. Sign is not used for calculating the difference. You remember this. So mean deviation is the arithmetic average of deviations of all the values taken from the statistical average of the series. In taking the deviation, the values, the algebraic signs plus or minus are not taken into consideration. This is negative deviation. That is, negative deviations are also treated as positive deviations. Okay. Simply you remember, difference may be positive or negative. You don't give sign for the difference, deviations. Okay. Then how to calculate mean? Mean deviation. Mean deviation is equal to x bar. It is represented by x bar. Mean deviation x bar is equal to summation x minus x bar divided by n. This is the equation. Okay. In the x value, you deduct the mean divided by n. Means you take the total of the values divided by n. This is called as mean deviation for ungrouped data. If the grouped data are there, you take f, multiplication of f. Frequency multiply by the frequency. These two equations you remember regarding mean deviation. Mean deviation from mean. If mean deviation from median is there, instead of x bar, you take median. If mean deviation mode is asked, you take a mode in place of x bar. This is the point you remember. I'll take one example on each. Okay. Mean deviation from median, mean deviation from mean. These are the equations you remember regarding the arithmetic mean. 1, 2, 3. Three equations you remember. I will take the use of these equations regarding mean. I will not explain the mean, but you remember these equations. And mode, I explained the mode, median, then quartiles. Okay. So now we calculate mean deviation. We see the example. This is the problem taken from the book. You see this example. From the following are the monthly income of 6 workers. 6 workers' monthly income is given. Calculate mean deviation from mean and mean deviation from median. Two set of questions are there. One is mean deviation from mean. Another is mean deviation from median. Okay. First, I'll calculate mean deviation from mean. You see here how to calculate. Calculation of mean deviation from mean. First of all, you calculate the mean. What is the mean? Okay. Mean means average. Average means you take the total of these values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You take the total of these 6 value and divide by 6. That is the mean. Simple. Then apply the equation. For this, I prepare the table. You see the table. Income is called as X. Then I'll calculate the x minus x bar. This is for deviation. Okay. Then x minus m means median for the second part. Okay. Only two columns are essential and third column is for mean deviation. You see the values. I'll write the value here. 4,280, 4,920, third is there, fourth, fifth, sixth. These are the six values. Okay. You take the total of these six. You take the total of these six numbers. Total of these is 34,140. Is it? 34,140 is the total. Remember this. This is the total. Six values total. Then write the equation. Arithmetic mean is equal to x bar is equal to summation x divided by n. Summation x means the total. So divided by n means number of values. There are six values. So x bar is equal to 34,140 divided by 6. X bar is equal to 5,690. Means it is called as average. Okay. It is called as average. Clear? This is the way of calculating first method. Any doubt regarding the calculation of average? If the values are given. Arithmetic mean. This is the first method of calculating average. This is the first method of calculating the arithmetic average. Okay. Then x minus x bar. X means the values given here. X means this is the x column. Okay. X bar means you calculated here. Then you calculate difference between these two values. First 4,280 minus x bar is 5,690. Difference between these two. 1, 2. You write the difference in this column. Difference in this column. That is called as x minus x bar. X is the given value. X bar means you calculated mean. Okay. You see one by one. So 4,280 minus 5,690. 1,410. You don't put minus or plus. Okay, difference you calculate. Difference between values x minus x bar. Once again, I'll show you. Difference between this and this. These two first. And then difference between these two. Then next the difference from these two. Difference from these two. Difference from these two. Difference from these two. Okay. In this way you calculate the difference. Otherwise you put the equation 4,280 minus 5,690 is equal to 1,410. 4,920 minus 5,690 is equal to, you write the answer. Second difference is 770. Third difference is 2,780. Fourth 430. Next 900. Next 730. Okay. Last column total is there. You don't take the difference of total. Remember this. Okay. How to calculate these values? X is this value. X bar is 5,690. You deduct that. You don't put minus or plus. Answer may be minus or plus. You write only value. Okay. Then this is the total. Then you take the total of this. The total of this is called as 7,020. 7020 is the total of this column. Then you write the equation of mean deviation. Mean deviation is equal to x summation x minus x bar divided by n. Summation means total. Total of x minus x bar column. X minus x bar column total is 7020 divided by n means number of values. There are 6 values. Therefore, 7020 divided by 6 is equal to 1170 is the mean deviation. Mean deviation. This is absolute measure. Okay. Now we calculate mean deviation from median. How to calculate median? First you calculate the median. Okay, mean deviation. For calculation of mean deviation or quartile deviation, first you have to calculate the required quartiles for quartile deviation, mean for mean deviation. Okay. So, second question is regarding calculation of mean deviation from median. First question answer completed. Mean deviation from median. Okay, first you calculate median. You have to calculate the median. So calculation of median. You don't write here and there. You write one by one in your paper. For your convenience purpose, I am writing in the same slide. Okay. So calculation of median. In the median, first of all, you arrange these values in the ascending order. These values are to be arranged in ascending order. Ascending order. You see here. Smallest value first, largest value last. In this way, you arrange. Now you see the values. How many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 values are there. Means even value. If there are odd values, what to do? N plus 1 divided by 2th item. But if there are even value, you have to take the total of middle 2 and divide by 2. That is called as median. So median is equal to middle 2 values. Middle 2 value means these are the middle 2 values. Because this is even number problem. Middle 2 value divided by 2 is the median. So median is equal to 10,180 divided by 2 is equal to 5,090. Okay. 5,090 is the answer, median. Then again you calculate the difference in this table. X minus M. X means X column. X means X column. X means this column you take. In this column, you deduct this median. You deduct the median and write the difference. One by one, you calculate and ascertain the difference. Okay. So, 4,280 minus 5,090. First value, 810. 4,920 minus 5,090. 170. 8,470 minus 5,090. 3,380. 5,260 minus 5,090. 170. 4,790 minus 5,090. 300. 6,420 minus 5,090. 1,330. You don't put minus or plus. Difference. Okay. Now you take the total of this column. 6,160 is the total. Then write the equation. Equation is mean deviation from median is equal to summation x minus m. It is also mean. X minus median divided by n. Sum means total. Total of this column is 6,060. 6,060 divided by 6 is equal to 1026. 1026 is the mean deviation from median, and 1170 is the mean deviation from mean. Okay, this is the two way of calculation. First, I calculated mean deviation from mean. You see this. This is the x column. X minus x bar. First, you have to calculate mean. Okay, after calculating this mean, you calculate the difference. Difference between x value and mean value. X value and mean value difference. Then apply the equation. This is the equation. Mean deviation equation. Okay, this is called as mean deviation from mean. If they ask to calculate mean deviation from median, first you calculate median. You calculate median, calculation of median. Arrange the value in a ascending order. Ascending order. Then calculate median. You calculate median. After calculating median, you calculate the difference between the x value and median. X value and median difference you calculate. Then take the total. After taking the total, you write the equation. You see the equation, apply the equation and ascertain the value. Okay. This is the method of calculating mean deviation from mean, mean deviation from median. Okay. This is the first one. Put in example. Now I will take the second example based on mean deviation. You see here how I calculated the mean, total value given, first method. After 5 minutes, there is a break. After the break, you rejoin. You take 5 minutes break and rejoin if there is a break. After 5 minutes, there is a break of 5 minutes. You take 5-minute break and rejoin. Okay. You see the next example. Example number 15. Exercise number 15 I have taken from the book. Calculate mean deviation from mean. Mean deviation from mean from the following distribution of sale of commodity on different days, and also find the coefficient of mean deviation. Coefficient of mean deviation. This is the sale value. This is the number of days. This is called as grouped data. Grouped data, discrete series. Values are there, frequency is there. Therefore, days is called as F, sales is called as X value. Okay. I will prepare the table. I will prepare the table. You see the table. Calculation of mean deviation from mean. Sale value. Sale value is called as X. Days is called as frequency. Then for arithmetic mean equation, Fx is required. Summation Fx. Second equation given for grouped data. Fx. Then x minus x bar is required for difference calculation. X minus x bar is required for difference calculation. Then you multiply the f into x minus x bar means difference. Then complete the table, apply the equation, solve the problem. Okay, you see the sale 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It is the sale. Okay. Then I'll take the total. Frequency 3, 12, 21, 14, 7, 2. Total frequency is 59. Total frequency 59. Okay. This is the X value, F value. In this case, you have to prepare next column, that is Fx. Fx means X into F. multiply the first column and second column. Multiply the first and second. 10 into 3, 30. 11 into 12, 132. 12 into 21, 13 into 14. 14 into 7, 15 into 2. Like this, you calculate the fx column. Fx column total. This is enough for calculating the mean. This is enough for calculating the mean. So write the mean equation. Mean is equal to summation fx divided by n. Fx divided by n. In the previous problem, summation x divided by n was there. Okay. N. Here fx divided by n is here. N means, you remember, I'll change it. I'll change the equation. Otherwise, you will make confused. F, I'll take F. Divided by total F. M means F. You take N, N is F. So total is 724. 724 divided by 59 is equal to 12.27. 12.27 is the arithmetic mean. This is the second way of calculating the mean. In the previous column, there is only value. I have taken the total. In this column, frequency is here. So multiply the frequency and x value, take the total. Clear? Mean is calculated. Then you calculate the difference between mean and x. X is 10, mean is 12.27. 10 minus 12.27 is equal to 2.27. L1 minus 12.27, 1.27. 12 minus 12.27, you calculate difference, 0.27. Okay, you see this. This is the x value. This is the frequency value. If you multiply these two, fx comes. Fx is for mean calculation. Once you calculated the mean, then x minus x bar means x is the first column, x bar is the calculated value. You take the difference. 10 minus 12.27, L1 minus 12.27, 12 minus 12.27, 13 minus 12.27, 0.73, 14 minus 12.27, 1.73, 15 minus 12.23, 12.73, 12.27, 2.73. Okay, like this you calculate the difference. Okay, you don't put minus or plus. Remember this. Don't put plus or minus. This is the x minus x bar. Now you have to multiply f into x minus x bar column. You have to calculate x minus x bar column. You have to calculate. F means you multiply the x minus x bar column. This column is to be calculated on the basis of f x minus x bar and f column. These two columns you multiply. These columns you multiply, and f minus f into x minus x bar value comes. Okay. You see here. 3 into 2.27. 2.27 into 3, 6.81. 12 into 1.27. 21 into 0.27. 14 into 0.73. 7 into 1.73. 2 into 2.73. Like this, you take the multiplication. Then you take the total of this column. Total of this column is called as summation of in the bracket x minus x bar. Okay. Now I will calculate the mean deviation from mean. mean deviation from mean. Okay, mean deviation from mean is equal to summation f in the bracket x minus x bar. Means this is nothing but the total of last column. Last column total is 55.51. Divided by n means number of frequency. Remember this. N is nothing but frequency number. I have taken f here. The same f you have to take here. So difference between the deviation from mean deviation from x is 55.51 divided by 59 is equal to 0.94. 0.94 is the answer. And in the book, answer is different. So you try this problem in your home once again by applying the same method. If the answer is as per the book, you tell me. I made a chance to solve this problem and answer is different in the book. Therefore, I not solve the coefficient. If you want to calculate the coefficient of mean deviation, you divide by x value, mean value. Mean deviation from mean divided by mean is equal to coefficient. Okay, that is the point you remember. This is the next question I have taken for the solution. Calculate mean deviation from mean from the following distribution. Mean deviation. How to calculate mean deviation for this? This is the inclusive value, inclusive class. For mean deviation, there is no need of conversion. For mean deviation, there is no need of conversion. But for mean deviation from median, you have to convert the class into exclusive class. Exclusive class. Remember this. So I'll solve this problem based on mean deviation. I'll calculate the mean deviation for class value. Here one more column extra as compared to previous column. In the first problem, there are only two columns, x and x minus x bar. You remember. In the first type of problem, x and x bar are there. Only two columns. In the second problem, there are x value and frequency. I made 5 columns. Okay. And here one more column extra is here, that is mid x. Here is the mid x. Mid x value is the extra column. Remember this. Okay, first you write the class. This is the class. I will not change the class into exclusive. Same class I have taken. Total, then frequency. After the frequency, you take the total of frequency. Total frequency is 50. Then you have to calculate the mid x. Mid x means Upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. 40 plus 49 divided by 2, 44.5. Like this you have to calculate. This is the mid-x. Mid-x you calculate based on the upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Average. Then you calculate f(x). Okay, now you leave this class on the basis of frequency. Frequency is called as f. X column is nothing but mid-x. You take the multiplication of these two. 178, 4 into 44.5, 6 into 54.5. You take the multiplication of these two columns. This is the f(x). F(x). Multiply these two. Then take the total. This is the total. Clear? Then next is you apply the equation. Mean is equal to summation fx divided by n. N means frequency. Remember this. Frequency. Okay. So 3535 divided by 50 is equal to 70.7. 70.7 is the x bar. Now you calculate x minus x bar. X bar is 70.70. X is mid-x. You have to take this mid-x. Forget the class. Forget the class. Take the mid-x. Ascertain the difference. 26.2. 44.5 minus 70.7. 26.2. 16.2. 6.2. Next 3.8. That is 74.5 minus 70.7. 13.8. 23.8. Like this you calculate the difference. Once you calculate the difference, then f into x minus x bar column. You multiply these two columns. Which are the columns? You have to multiply x minus x bar into f column. These two columns multiply and take here. These two columns. Okay. Now you multiply. First is 104.8, 97.2, 62, 68.4, 124.2, 71.2, total 528. 528. Okay. This is the total. After calculating this total, you apply the equation. Mean deviation from mean is equal to summation f in the bracket x minus x bar divided by n. This column total is 528. This column total is 528 divided by n is frequency total 50. So 10.56 is the mean deviation. Mean deviation from mean. Mean deviation from mean. Remember this. Okay. In the next class, tomorrow I'll take some examples based on this. Today it is enough. We'll see tomorrow. You practice these examples, and whenever you see watch the videos, you completely watch the video. Okay. Completely watch the video and come to know certain meaning. Yesterday, someone asked me regarding less than frequency, more than frequency, and adding subtractions. Okay. That type of problem creates only when you watch the videos here and there. So you watch the videos continuously from starting to the last. Then you come to know the meaning of the subject. Okay. Tomorrow I'll take the class 11:30. Tomorrow morning 11:30 I'll take your class. Otherwise I'll take at the same time. How to calculate the mid-x? You see here, mid-x means upper limit plus lower limit. Here is 40 plus 40, 49. Okay. You take the total of these two. 40 plus 49. Total is 89. 89 divided by 2. You take the total of these two. 89. Okay. 89 divided by 2 is equal to 44.5. This 44.5 comes. And second, 50 plus 59 divided by 2. That is 109 9 divided by 2. 54.5. In this way, you have to calculate mid-x for all the values. Okay. Any doubt? No. Mid-x is the 44.5. Okay, this is the 44.5. How it is? 40 plus 49. 40, you see here, 40 plus 49. What is total? Divided by 2. It is 89 divided by 2 is equal to 44.5. The first answer. In the same way, you calculate all the value. This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth, sixth. In this way, you calculate for all the values. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Clear? Or any other doubt? Okay, we'll see tomorrow.